Hello, it's Fast Charlie, and I've got a Sargent lock here. It's a challenge lock, as you can see across here. Chris Ahrens, and it says Ahrens right here. I was just trying to pick this for the first time, and I was in a pretty deep false set, and felt pretty good, and I lost it in the vise. So I'm trying a new approach, holding it differently. It feels more secure. It's not slipping up and down, so I'm going to give it a try again. And in my mind, this is still my first attempt, but all right. It's a little tough to get back here. And I got this lock from Dominic Paradis, and I don't seem to have a key for it. I don't know if it never had one or if it got if something happened to it along the way. I don't know. But I'm not sure that I've ever seen this particular lock being picked, but I don't know. Seems like I would remember it. I did look at Dominic Paradis' channel just to see if it's guttable, and that's all I did. I saw that it looked like his video said that it was picked and gutted, and that's as far as I went with it, because I do like to be surprised, but I didn't want to be surprised by ruining a lock that shouldn't be gutted. I would feel bad. But I would imagine if it can't be gutted, there would be a note with it. There's a nice false set. There would be some sort of note with it, especially from Chris. Oh boy. There we go. I'm in a super deep false set, I would say, and I'm just gonna wiggle these pins and see who's holding me up, because I can't imagine it's more than one pin. I don't want to overset anything. I'm way too far back right now. Oh boy. There we go. Is that 3? There we're open. I think that was 3. I'm not exactly sure where I was. Alright, we are open, and I cannot lock this back up, because like I said, I don't have a key. I'm going to try to move this without losing my in-frame view. Okay. Oh, not quite fitting. Let's see if I can. I did modify this end here of this clip remover so I can get into a little bit tighter spaces. Okay, and we're aimed that way. Get this nasty old shim in here. Boy, I hope I am doing the right thing here. Okay, come on, on, get in there. Okay, it feels like it's in all the way. And I'm scooching it over one bit at a time. Okay, and now I'm there we go, got it. And I hope this follower fits, and it does. And I hope I'm not doing a bad thing. Okay, here we go. We've got, it's 6 pins, and everything had to be picked. Everything by a mile except number 1. And we've got definitely threading and counter milling here going on. And I will check out these pins. Oh, that's a monster. That is a really nicely serrated pin. Very long key pin. Number 2, we've got, I'll go over these in detail in just a moment. And got a T-pin, longish key pin that's reduces down to a T-pin. I'm sure it's like an overset trap. And then serrated in 4, 5. We got a little bit of a, I would call it a spool. Some might call it a deep wide serration. Got a serrated in 6. Okay, and up top in the plug we've got serrations in 1, 2. I think that's a little bit of counter milling, or maybe threads, or maybe a little bit of a combination of both. Threads in 4. It's got a little lip on it, so I would say, yeah, I would say this is counter milling or undercut, whatever you want to call it. Threading in 6. And then take this guy out. We've got in 1, we've got a T-pin, and looks like a copper spring, short guy. And number 2, we've got a spool and another copper spring. Got, interesting. 3, we've got like a T-pin with, I mean, it's more like a beveled. I'll go over that in more detail. And that has what? Not sure what's going on there. I don't know if that's taking up room or what. I'm gonna have to check that out. Got a short copper spring, and then I'm gonna come from the back here to 6. Wow, it's right there. Very nicely serrated. Copper spring. Nicely serrated, and it looks like a steel spring. A little bit longer steel spring in 5, 4. We've got, that's a nice multi-spool with another driver on top of it, just like in 3. Guess I'm not exactly sure how this lock is made and what the need for that is. And we've got got a copper spring there. It's pretty wild. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen a lock like this. I really thought that I was gonna have to. I thought this was gonna turn, but obviously I don't know what I was thinking, because yeah, it turns at the back. Huh. This doesn't seem to move, or maybe it does move a little bit. I don't know. The vise definitely wasn't holding this. I'll look back at the video and make sure. I hope it wasn't catching it all, making it easier by not moving. I don't know. I'll have to go back, and if I think that it did, or if anybody thinks that I need to redo it because of how it was held in, let me know and I'll give it a try. But I think I was in the clear there. Okay, I'm gonna do a real quick check here. I'm gonna show off these pins because they're pretty awesome. We've got serrated in one with a T-pin above it, serrated in two with a really sharp and pretty deep spool above it. Then three, we've got this very deep serrations with like a beveled. It will probably help get it caught in an overset trap. We've got this serrated, and it kind of comes down to a little bit narrower, T-pinish like finish, maybe just a little reduced diameter in the driver, and then this standard driver above it. Got a serrated and this nice double spool in 4. That's nice. I really like that. It's like a double, yeah, it's a double spool. And then driver above, standard driver above it, and this spool like in 5, and this really nicely serrated above it. 6, serrated, and yeah, this really nice serrated here. All the springs are copper except for number 5, which is steel. And I'm gonna put these in here to see what they look like at rest. I've seen Chris Ahrens do this many times, and I really enjoy seeing how the pins sit at rest, so you kind of have a better idea of what had to be done in order to get it open, and how the spools and everything react or interact. That's nice and deeply set in there. Nice. Oops. I think that went like that. That didn't require much. Yeah, it might get caught up a little. Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you, Chris Ahrens, for putting this out in the community. And thank you, Dominic Paradis, for sharing it with me. It was awesome. Everybody be good and be well.